Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin was born on the 7th day of October 1952 in Leningrad, now known as St. Petersburg, Russia. He was the third and last child born to his mother, Maria Shelomova, worker at a factory, and his father, Vladimir Spiridonovich Putin. Before Putin's birth, his parents lost two male children. Therefore, Putin was raised in Leningrad as the only child of protective parents, who did the best they could to keep him alive and well. Putin was born to working-class parents in a house that was said to be infested with rats and smelled of cabbage stew. He was rebellious. Children carried flowers for teachers. Putin took a potted plant. He was caught with a knife in school and denied membership to the youth wing of the Soviet Communist Party. He called himself a hooligan, played the guitar, listened to contraband Beatles records. His father pushed him to take up boxing. A punch broke his nose and he gave up. Then he took up judo. It suited him better because he was short and thin. Putin says martial arts transformed his life, gave him a means of asserting himself. Upon graduation from high school, Putin was briefly held up at the crossroads of career choice. The ambitious young man who wanted to be a sailor, pilot, and intelligence officer finally settled for the last choice. Background checks carried out by the aspiring intelligence officer revealed that he would have to complete college, preferably with a degree in law, before becoming the officer he wanted to be. Thus began Putin's preparation for admission into the law department of Leningrad State University, where he studied and graduated in 1975. After graduating from Leningrad State University, Putin entered the government-run intelligence agency, the KGB, where he worked and served in various capacities. His ability to get things done earned him a promotion to the position of lieutenant colonel and thereafter senior assistant to the head of the department in the intelligence office. Subsequent undercover engagements saw Putin travel back to his birthplace, Leningrad, where he gained appointed to Leningrad State University as a rector who handled international relations. He concurrently held the function with the position of deputy chairman of the St. Petersburg city government. Putin eventually resigned from the KGB and got involved in political affairs of the country. The ex-undercover agent, with good track record, moved to Moscow in 1996 and secured his first political appointment as deputy chief of the Presidential Property Management Directorate. His political career rose rapidly within 2 years as he was appointed to key roles which include Deputy Chief of Staff of the Presidential Executive Office, Chief of Main Control Directorate, Director of the Federal Security Service, and Secretary of the Security Council of the Russian Federation. All through the political appointment, little was known about Putin other than his conscientious work and loyalty to his predecessors. These qualities, among others, made the then president of Russia, Boris Yeltsin, appoint him as Prime Minister of Russia in 1999. It wasn't long before an ailing Boris Yeltsin stepped down as president, paving the way for Putin to become acting president in December of 1999. During his first tenure as president, the Russian economy grew for 8 straight years, with GDP measured by purchasing power increasing by 72%. Real incomes increased by a factor of 2.5, and real wages more than tripled. Unemployment and poverty more than halved, and the Russian self-assured life satisfaction rose significantly. The growth was a result of a 5-fold increase in the price of oil and gas, which constitute the majority of Russian exports, recovery from the post-communist depression and financial crises, a rise in foreign investment, and prudent economic and fiscal policies. Putin served as prime minister under Dmitry Medvedev from 2008 to 2012, where he oversaw large-scale military reform and police reform. In 2012, Putin sought a third term as president and won with 64% of the vote. Falling oil prices, coupled with international sanctions imposed at the beginning of 2014 after Russia's annexation of Crimea and military intervention in eastern Ukraine, led to GDP shrinking by 3.7% in 2015. Though the Russian economy rebounded in 2016 with 0.3% GDP growth and the recession officially ended, development under Putin has included the construction of pipelines, the restoration of the satellite navigation system GLONASS, and the building of infrastructure for international events such as the 2014 Winter Olympics in Sochi. Putin gained 76% of the vote in the 2018 election and was re-elected for a 6-year term that will end in 2024.